I know there's people out there today they're upset with the game, and of course, most of our like players and supporting cast wasn't playing well either. But just now, getting almost everybody back except for Dame. We don't know if he's going to be like playing either game 2 or game 3 or game 4, wherever the case may be. We don't know. So it's one of those things. It's just going to be like a wait and see. But we'll talk about today's game. Um, I think I'm upset about it for the other reasons compared to everybody else because I'm taking like everyone, like every single player and coach accountable than just those certain ones. Like, because I know everybody getting upset. Like, this person didn't score no points, or this person didn't score no points. Um, and I'm sorry, but I think some of y'all really don't pay attention to the game just to see what the person's going to do, what they about to do, instead of looking like everything else that's going on. And that's sad. And you got some people saying like we should have kept Chris Middleton. What, so he can get hurt and not play at all?
He's already out again, I thought.
Yeah, the Wizards shut him down for the rest of the season. Although Wizards didn't make it to the playoffs anyway, but still, that's not the point. The point is, I'd rather have somebody that you can still work with that's like very close to their prime than somebody that's past their prime and all they're gonna do is like for most of their career, all they did was like get injured. So for you Chris Middleton lovers, get over it. Stop tip riding and move on. Because you can't just blame the two players didn't score any points and stuff. Y'all got to look at situations that was set the players up to try to score. Now everybody trying to like get their own score, and the offensive play is still sucks because everybody's standing there just waiting on what Giannis going to do. Besides, like, nobody not like cutting to the basket or setting plays and stuff like that.
That's part of the problem. They're putting too much on Giannis, like some of the other players.
Right.
But also, Giannis doesn't help matters.
Exactly. How you gonna have only like one assist? You only pass it like a few times, and no one should do more than that. Is when you get like more assists, like triple doubles, you most likely will win all them games. And I thought he would have realized that on that 8th game winning streak they had to end the season. But
In that ball up again.
yeah, I'm not surprised. Oh wow, I didn't know their road record was 20-20. That's a first. Last year when they was like on the road, they really sucked. So, anyways, let's get this pre-recorded set up and we can start with that. And just to be smart, get rid of some of these videos, or at least one of them. Get rid of that one too. See, set this up and normally they have 2 though. They got 4. Lovely. But guys, for those who just now watching, who just joined the live, we're talking about today's game. And like I said to you guys in the live, that I'm upset because of other things, not what y'all upset for, which is y'all getting on like some other players, but it gotta start with your leader. And we all know that nobody can stop Giannis taking the ball or whatever or getting in the score, but you gotta rely on your team some. And Doc gotta pull out play for everybody. Try to get open. Like if you're gonna see somebody gonna clamp on Giannis, try to get to like an open area where he can see you, so he can pass it to you. So, like, I'm not just holding like Giannis accountable, but I'm holding every single person on that team, including coaches, accountable too for not making the right plays. And like I said, I'm not upset of the results of the game or anything like that because it's only
She found a ball. Try to get it.
I see it right there, and she's looking at the wrong way.
No, there's another ball under there.
Oh, that one. Yeah, at least that one she can't tear up. But anyways, so I understand y'all get mad at like a couple of people that had no score and only had like what was like 20 21 minutes to play or something like that. And yeah, maybe the bench would kept them like going, but the bench was the problem too. It's like they couldn't hit shots at the right time or when they count. Maybe except for AJ Green, but like everybody else just couldn't hit the shots when they counted. And only had like Jericho Sims for like a certain amount of minutes, and I think he was the only player. Oh, okay, he's one of the few players that only got like at least a block. Um, yeah, he's one of the two. Okay, one of the three players that got. Oh, wait, see, let me double look. Yeah, one of the two players that got a block. Like, I'm glad they ain't putting that hadn't played like Brook Lopez that much when it comes to closing the game because we already showed like anybody can pass him and he can't even recover from it. So while y'all over there looking at starting two players that didn't score, but y'all not looking at like everybody else that should be held accountable for this game. Like still they still ain't defending the three, which I know the Pacers wasn't doing that good on threes either, but they hit it when they counted, and everybody trying to worry about doubling the paint, and especially like you know you got Brooke trying to help somebody out there, and he can't even run back to guard somebody that's like shooting the three. It's like seriously, and that's been exposed for the past few years now. So I'm sorry, oh, Dead Fear, hey, what's going on? But I'm sorry to say, but we're only like a center and a new coach away from being great. Like we got all the pieces in there, but we gotta have them pieces working together, not just like having like a one man army, like some of these people saying on these YouTubers are saying. Um, I'm sorry, just need to get some of that. So game two, they re-strategize on Tuesday on
What you
trying to get
do?
more teams.
Look at this.
Ooh, she really chewed it up. The NFL season is way over with. It ain't gonna start until what, like preseason in August?
Well, we got the draft next week.
Yeah, we
in
do
Green
got the draft.
Bay.
Yeah, we do got the NBA draft. NFL draft. I'm sorry.
NFL, not NBA. We're still working on that one.
Oh yeah, because they always keeping the NBA draft in New York. But you got NFL draft just moving like everywhere. But no, but oh no. Well, I was saying that the Bucks are like a center and a head coach away from being great.
As in, we need a center and we need a new head coach.
Right. So why some Bucks fans are placing the blame on like other like few players, they should hold every single person on the team accountable.
Yes.
Including the coaches for letting are you gonna give me the ball or what?
No.
Otherwise you can stop now. Okay. Then give me the ball.
Like basketball games, just give him the ball.
And I probably got to shout that out too on Giannis. Like, give me the ball. Give me the ball.
It was Giannis arguing with the coach when he wanted him out near the end.
Like, what was Giannis going to do? Like, they was getting beat by 20. No, by 15. Nobody hasn't scored until that 3-point that t- uh God, what I can't believe I forgot his name. Sorry, I had to look at the Miles Turner hit that 3. Like, they wasn't gonna come back from that. Like, seriously. I can go on and on about this game, but like I said, the players really like the well, I mean that coaches, all coaches need to hold themselves accountable and all the players accountable. That's the point of the whole thing. It cannot be no one man army. Not no one man is going to win the game. So yes, this is something they hope on get that to game 2, and Dame may be back in game 2 or game 3 or whatever the case may be, but Damian Lillard is going to be held accountable too because he's going to be shooting up a lot of shots that he probably will not make. That he's not playing smart ball, not hero ball. Should be playing smart ball. That's what I'm saying. Anyways, let's get to these quarter status. So of course, Pacers were ahead of Milwaukee, 33-25, and okay. Then the second quarter, that's the highest that the Pacers have scored, and that's the lowest the Bucks have scored, 18-34. Then you got the highest the Bucks have scored, and this is the only quarter that they won, 33-26. Then you got the fourth quarter, cutting it close, but that's the lowest that the Pacers have scored, and 22 Bucks, 24 Pacers. So let's look at the team status. We'll start with the Bucks first. Shooting, might as well say that's 42% from the field. They got to do a little bit better than that, 35-84. And yeah, like I said, that's what's really killed them. 3-point shooting, and 9 of 37 with over 24.3% from 3. Hey, Dari. So sorry if I said your name wrong. Or is it Dari? So sorry about that. But yeah, and Giannis really still got to work on his free throws. Got the total of 19 28 with might as well say that 68% from free throw shooting. Oh boy. Then you got 8 offensive rebounds, a little bit better, but still they got to do more better than that. Offensive rebounding. With the total of 41 rebounds, 15 assists. Yeah, that's bad. Only 15 assists. That's really bad. 4 steals. That's kind of bad, and 3 blocks is bad too. And this is crazy. Like, they taking care of the ball okay from what it looks like, but then again, you got like Giannis with the most turnovers with 5. So yeah, he needs to take better care of the ball. So only 10 turnovers, which is they're normal for teams, but normally not for the Bucks. But yeah, might as well say hopefully that'll be the new norm for them. Anyways, let's go to the Pacers with team stats with them. 42-81 with 52% from the field, which is good. Also not too great with the 3-point shooting, but a little bit better than the Bucks. 13-34 with 38.2% from 3. Not bad free throw shooting, 20-26 with might as well say that's 77% from free throw. Okay, so I guess thought they would have done better with the Bucks with offensive rebounds, but they only had 5. So that's huge. But then again, some of them offensive rebounds end up leading into scores. So that's the one thing they got to figure out. Just be more on the defensive rebounds. Total of 43 rebounds, and I think the Bucks does got more rebounds than they do. No, only they only up to 43 to 41. Better assists, of course, with 28. 6 steals, it was all right. 6 blocks, not even surprised. Most of them, I can see it is by Miles Turner. And look at that. They know how to take care of the ball with only 5 turnovers. That's sad. That's really sad. So let's get to the player status. And I will talk about some other players that they misused. Well, a few players that they did misuse. Um, like I said, I understand everybody getting upset. With Torian Prince and Kyle Kuzma had not scored in the game. Only Torian Prince was 0-1, and Kyle Kuzma with what was he 0-5, but 0-2 from three and 0-2 from the free throw. So believe me, I get that, but don't you gotta help set your players up too? And so y'all look at it as okay, they can't even score, they suck. It's not always about scoring, which like some of y'all failed to do. This ain't the era that all you gotta do is shoot. You can do more things to help out team too. Didn't Detroit Pistons teach y'all anything? It's all about defense. Sorry, I just have to get that out there. But I'm sorry, but just some fans. Although there's a few NBA team of fans that I can't stand, and I would never say the Bucks fans would be like that bad either. But there are some Bucks fans that are horrible, and it's like they got spoiled. We got spoiled with them winning the championship in 2021, and like we stuck on that high. It's like we're gonna go all the way and stuff like that. Like, of course, if you're a fan, you're gonna say you're gonna go all the way, but there's more than just to that. There's just more into that one piece. You need more pieces to help. The thing is, Giannis has surrounded himself with more shooters than ever. So, I'm not gonna get on Kuzma or anything like that or Torian Prince. This is game 1. So if they didn't score the whole series, then everybody can, say what they want. But it's only one game, 20 minutes and 22 minutes. Like I said, only one game. Giannis, I think he had the game high with 36 points, but his plus minus look it's like minus 18. The second he's tied for the second lowest. So y'all can't just point on, like 2 players that, that didn't score and stuff. You got to point out other players that really needs to do something on their end too. Like I said, he had 36 points, 5 turnovers. Y'all got to blame him too. Okay, 2 blocks, 1 steal, 1 assist. 1 assist. Only 1.
I think it's hilarious they were going to try and call a foul on Dame, but he weren't even playing.
Oh yeah, they call it a tech on game. Because everybody's like into the trash talking and stuff like that, which ain't gonna help nobody. But 1 assist, Giannis gotta do better.
That's the thing, it's those numbers that matter as well as the points on the board.
Exactly.
The assists, the rebounds, the steals, all of that lot.
Exactly. Anyways, he did got a double double with 12 rebounds with 3 offensive rebounds, 8 of 15 from the free throw, 0 of 2 from three, and 14 of 23 from the field. Brook Lopez, they didn't play him enough, and then again, he wasn't helping his case either. Only 9 points, and tied for the second of the lowest plus minus with Giannis with minus 18. 4 rebounds. That says it right there. 4 rebounds. We expect more from Brook as well. But 3 of 3 from the free throw, 0 of 2 from three, but 3 of 6 from the field. Um, let's see. Now talk about Ryan Rollins because I think he didn't play enough, and yeah, let's just put it that way. But the bench, the only thing that was interesting that kept the game going, except for Bobby Portis, was trying to shoot everything. But I'm surprised he got like the highest plus minus with +3, tied with Jericho Sims. So that's a pretty shock. And why Jericho Sims only playing like 10 minutes and he could be playing more than that? And besides Giannis, Jericho Sims was the only one with a block, and Brooks should be a little bit better than that. But that's just me. Um, but anyways, let's just talk about our bench three. So we got more score on the bench, but the starters is just not helping much. You got Gary Trent Jr. Had a bad 3 point shooting night, but managed score 14 points, 1 steal, 2 assists, 2 rebounds, 2 of 7 from three, but 6 of 11 from the field. Kevin Porter Jr. Don't know how he managed. He had a bad shooting night too, but had 12 points, 5 assists, 5 rebounds with 1 offensive rebounds, 8 of 8 from the free throw. So that's probably where most of his points had went. But 2 of 7 from the field and 0 of 2 from three. AJ Green did not have a good shooting night either, but managed to lead the bench with 15 points, 1 assist, 3 rebounds, 5 of 11 from three, and 5 of 13 from the field. So it's not he.
Rolled it under the
It's like AJ Green don't always have to shoot threes. He can like shoot some mid range shots too, get some twos. So and that's probably why he was 0 for 2 from like mid range because he's got to get used to doing mid range as well. It's not always about threes. So like I said, I'm holding every single person on here like accountable. Like I said, they didn't play Jericho Sims enough, and like I said, blame it on the coach as well.
And what else they can blame it on?
What?
Alcohol.
Who knows? They probably was partying. Um, Packham Siakam from the Pacers led the team with 25 points. Had the highest plus minus with plus 28. 1 block, 1 steal, 2 assists, 7 rebounds, 2 of 2 from the free throw, 3 of 5 from three, and 10 of 15 from the field. You got Aaron Neesmith with 7 points, 1 steal, 6 rebounds, 3 offensive rebounds, 1 of 3 from three, and 3 of 7 from the field. Got Miles Turner with 19 points, 4 blocks, 1 steal, 2 assists, but only 5 rebounds. 1 of 2 from the free throw, 4 of 6 from three, and 7 of 12 from the field. Andrew Nimbar has 17 points, 2 steals, 5 assists, 4 rebounds, 1 of 3 from three, and 8 of 13 from the field. And you think the Bucks would have got this done because one of their main scorer, which is Tyrese Harburn, didn't do much. He only had like 10 points and had a plus minus a plus 27, and he didn't do much. So that's just weird. But anyways, 12 assists, so he has a double double. 7 rebounds, 4 of 6 from the free throw, 0 of 7 from three, but 3 of 13 from the field. And you only got like 2 people that did something from their bench. One was TJ McConnell with 11 points, 5 assists, 2 rebounds, 1 of 2 from the free throw, but 5 of 7 from the field. Benjamin Matter, sorry if I got his name wrong, 13 points. Well, he led the bench with 13 points. 1 assist, 5 rebounds, with 1 offensive rebounds, perfect 8 of 8 from the free throw, 1 of 6 from 3, and 2 of 7 from the field. Final score 98 to 117. Bucks lost to the Pacers. And of course, they play again Tuesday. And hopefully, you know, well, I wouldn't say like totally Dame Lillard will be ready on game 2. And we can't count on, you know, the same results or if it's going to like Dame's going to make a difference. But like I said, like if the players understand they got to hold themselves accountable and try to don't crack when it comes to the defense, like getting defended. They just got to get a better like offensive set. Like defense is okay, but it's like you can't always try to worry about the paint. Just I'd rather them score a 2-pointer or a layup than score a 3. Because you got more 3-point shooting with like 3s than you do with 2s.
Consistent 2s are better than sloppy 3s.
Yeah. That's basically what it is. But but thank you guys for watching. For you guys that's watching on Twitch, either WFSO or WFSO2. Please, you know, share the channel. Try to do content like almost every day. Basketball, wrestling, comic books, and also developments that's going on in the city. So you like that, you will like this too. And after you guys that's on YouTube, please like and subscribe. Thanks for the likes so far today for the live. And like I said, try and get to 1,000 subscribers by the end of the year. Hopefully we can get there. We know it's still like quarter of the year so far. So just hopefully you just show support. And we can do more stuff too.
Hold on.
Also over 2,500 videos and counting. Check those out. Also check out the website, wrestlingfanspeakout.weebly.com for like updated wrestling events in the Midwest. Also, you know, wrestling events we were at, and also Bucks events that we were at too, and some interesting more stuff. So more pictures and more other stuff too. So, you know, get a chance to check it out. But anyway, guys, thank you for watching. Until the next video, you guys have a good one and see you later. Okay.